This year I learned something about meeting unexpected challenges from a critter that lives near my house. In June, we had so much rain that the river I live close to changed its course, cutting through a sandbar and making a new mouth several hundred yards from where for years it has emptied into Lake Superior. In nearby Duluth, flooding destroyed roads, collapsed culverts, brought long-buried streams to the surface, caused lots of property loss and human suffering. They call it a 500-year event, but don't believe it if anybody tells you that it will be 500 years before it happens again. Climate change is happening faster than that. The little creek that runs through my property, often dry in the summer and never more than a foot or two deep, became a 20-foot wide, 8-foot deep torrent that washed away a footbridge. And the beavers that I live near looked like they were done for. Water overtopped the dam they'd built, collapsed the careful structure they'd made. I thought they'd been washed away. But beavers are masters of resilience. When I walk the 3 miles of the creek, I see places that once were beaver dams. Sometimes they've been washed out by floods. Sometimes it's clear humans have blown out their dams because we didn't like what they were doing to the trees. But the beavers rebuild, stick by stick, with mud for mortar and jaws for cutting. They meet what the world offers and reshape it. Engineer and author Alice Outwater calls them nature's hydrologists, and that's where I learned my lesson. Resilience is about knowing what you are good at, riding out the upheaval when conditions get rough, and rebuilding, sure in your ability to put sticks and mud back together, even with the simplest of tools, tooth and tail. And resilience is about cooperating, drawing on the strength of the community. I've seen no fewer than 6 beavers working on that dam, both before and after the flood, and together they continue to make their place suitable for the lives they lead. As climate change alters the conditions we live in, we better do the same if we want to be resilient.